My dog's barking. Stop. Shh. It's okay. Anyways. Hi. Stop. Stop barking. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. This right here was a commission for one of my friends. She wanted, like a gift for someone. And wanted them with their favorite Pokemon. Or at least I assume it's their favorite Pokemon. She didn't really specify, but... You know, that's the only assumption I can make when you ask for 3 specific Pokemon, right? I'm not the most experienced with drawing Pokemon, but I'm definitely trying, and I definitely think it could be worse, so... Any tips on how to advertise commissions? Honestly, a lot of my commissions have just come from people seeing my, like, reels on Instagram. So I would say make short-form video content and then post it on, like, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, or TikTok. For some reason my TikTok account is, like, going through it, it's like, I like post something and it gets 0 views and I don't know why. So the way the TikTok algorithm works is like usually you post something and it shows it to like 300 people before it decides whether to like keep showing it to people. For some reason, I don't know if TikTok thinks I'm like doing bad or something, but it's not showing my videos to anyone anymore. Done some shorts, no reels though. Yeah, I have like, most of my follower base is on Instagram for sure, and Instagram is actually really good about pushing my content most of the time, so I definitely get the most attention from Instagram. I think YouTube is like second. YouTube is pretty good about that too. TikTok, from my experience, is like not the best, but if you're like making the videos already, you might as well also post there. That's my consensus anyway. If I'm already making the videos, I might as well post it everywhere. And getting loads of comms now. I would say so. I'm actually getting like a decent number for sure. But also, my friend here is just like my #1 supporter. I get mad comms just from this one person. Pokemon are so hard to draw. What are you, friend? True! You look so professional. I try. Thank you for saying that. I put a lot of work into making it look, like making my whole layout and everything look, decent. Even though I've not been streaming for very long. This Pokemon right here is causing me so many issues. I mean, obviously I started this off stream, right? And I just like started like having just a really hard time. Oh, this one in front, and then this one's gonna be like kind of behind. So He's definitely a difficult little guy to draw. I did like advertise, I commissioned some on IG, but I got no traction. If you haven't been posting reels, I would definitely post reels, because that's where all the traction comes from. But, I do also have, like, Instagram's definitely the platform that I have the most followers on. I have like 600 Instagram followers. So that helps. But when I look at the analytics, actually most of the people who like see my reels on Instagram are not following me. Famous. Not true. Which one is it? The Pokemon? This is Cerulege. Specifically the blue one, because there's also like a red/yellow one. Can't find ideas for reels, it's hard to. I agree, it's definitely very hard. But unfortunately that's like the only content that really gets pushed nowadays, is like short form video content like reels and TikToks and all that. So I've noticed like anytime I post like an actual like photo post on Instagram, it gets like nothing. Like a fraction of the views that my reels get. So it's really like you just kind of have to make videos or just give up. Definitely don't give up. Watch other people's videos and get ideas from there. I really wish I could figure out what's up with my TikTok account and why it's suppressing my videos. Because like the same video I post on TikTok will be like 0 views because they're suppressing it, and then I'll post it on another platform and it'll get like 1,000, and it's like, dude. Oh my gosh, hello. Welcome. I don't know how you don't have more subscribers. You only have 60 more than me and you put in so much more effort. To be fair, I only really started doing stuff like this for like the past couple of weeks, so it hasn't been that long at all. I'm actually surprised at how much I've grown in such a short period of time. It's been like a month, I think, since I really like started actually putting effort in. Consistency is also important. That is true too. I definitely post a lot. Sometimes I take breaks, but I don't take like a break for more than a week, otherwise it kills your reach. You like my profile picture? I made it. I actually can't see it with the way that I'm viewing the chat. I'm sorry. Because I've got it through like a different thing, so I actually can't see the profile picture at all. But I'm sure it looks amazing. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I see that now, no worries, yeah. I'm sure you have a lovely profile picture, and it's very special that you made it. I made my profile picture too. Top 10 most complicated Pokemon design. Did you make your model? I did not. I bought it from someone on VGen. If YouTube didn't fail me, it should be linked in the description, or like posted at the bottom of my description. Credited in my description, there we go. Sorry, I can't talk. Because I definitely put it there, but I don't know if YouTube updated the description, so it should be there. If not, I can definitely find it. Since I only started very recently, I wasn't really sure how long I'd like keep up with this, like if I'd like even enjoy streaming or anything. So I didn't want to put like hours of work into my own model or like commission someone like for like a very like detailed model, because it's just like if you don't end up using it, it's a waste, right? So I bought this customizable one, and it was only like $30 or something. And I did like edit the textures a little bit, because there's like different like ear options, right? And since my character's like squid themed, I have this like, obviously squids don't have like ears, but you know how they have like the head shape, right? So I have this like kind of like ear-like thing going on here. So I just edited the fox ears to be like flat, and so that's what these are here. And they move when I blink. How cute. What other things up until would be kind of something? Welcome back, and thank you again for the kind words. And right back at you. I was screaming for the chibi, I only made my own model, and I decided to start selling VTubers. But yeah. Then you can like use your own model as like, hey, I sell VTubers. See my awesome model? You can get one just like that from me. That's like good business practice. Used it for portfolio. Yeah. Be like, see my awesome model? I made it myself, and you can have one too, for the price of insert however much you charge. I might make my own in the future. I have a friend who does rigging, so I might draw my own and then like pay her to rig it for me. Perhaps. I had to stop in to peek. Oh my gosh, hi! Are you working, or did you open today? I don't know. You need to stop blaming IG for ideas and just start posting and stop posting. True. Always start posting. On launch. That makes sense. My first Twitch subscriber is in the chat. Well, since you've stopped in, you can look at the commission that I'm working on for you and tell me what you think. I'm definitely gonna clean it up a bit because it's kind of messy right now, but I just want to get like, I want to get everything like looking correct before I clean it up, you know? You love it? That's good. I'm very glad. Now, if you're up in my chat like, I hate it, I want a refund, that'd be kind of messed up. I'm just kidding, you wouldn't do that. I will right now post some art. Definitely post. Very good idea to post. I like, what's it, like, yesterday, I like sat down and I just like made a couple videos in advance and then just like scheduled them to post. So they all posted on all of my platforms at noon, but I was asleep when they posted. But I think like statistically noon tends to be the best time to post. So there's that. So I've already posted for today, and then I have to like later tonight schedule all of my posts for tomorrow. And then I have another one that I can also schedule for the day after that. And then I can make a couple more and schedule those. and pray that TikTok's algorithm stops suppressing me. I really wish I knew what was going on. Apparently they suppress, like, quote-unquote low quality or, like, bot content, and it's not like I'm- okay. I put in the effort of, like, making the art, right? But the actual video itself I don't put that much effort into. It's kinda- I kinda do, like, the- as, like, an example, like- whoa, okay. Don't use a textured brush to try and color the page. I just killed my- You okay there? Oh. Okay. Anyways, the content I post tends to be like, ooh, I'm gonna do like this slow reveal, right? Because that like gets views because people want to sit there and like, see what's coming. Uh, so I don't know I don't know if TikTok thinks it's like low quality content to do that. When every other platform it works decently well, actually. Or if TikTok thinks I'm a bot, because I will admit I don't really like interact with other people. I kind of just like post and go on with my day. I'm a busy person. Actually, I do some social media scrolling on occasion, but honestly not that much, I would say. Or at least when I do my scrolling, it's on Instagram and not on TikTok, because I've always been like an Instagram girly for like the past like 10 years. If not longer. Maybe I should just scroll on TikTok more and maybe it'll be like, oh, you're a real person? That's crazy. I don't know. Getting on that grind. True. I am getting on that grind. I took like a week break and then I was like, I need to post so the algorithm, the platforms remember that I exist. Casual ambulance outside. Whoa! We're so loud. But luckily I don't think my mic picked it up at all. So much drama outside today, true. Yeah, someone ran a red light at the intersection outside of my apartment earlier. You kind of like, you can like hear it when it happens, like the sound of like the car crashing. And, looking at it, it was like, all we can conclude was that someone ran a red light because there's like a car, that was like most of the way across the intersection, and two other cars had like both crashed into him. So all I can assume is that he ran a red light, because I don't know how else something like that happens to you. Definitely not the first crash I've witnessed at this intersection either. Sword is causing me so much grief right now. Set up a robot that scrolls TikTok for you while you draw. That might work, but I also think they want you to like interact with the post. Maybe I'll set up a bot that scrolls and likes posts. There's like a thing you can do, where you can like set up like voice commands on iPhone. I mean, I don't know about Android, but I have an iPhone. I'm an iPhone user, yeah, I know. Or you can like set up voice commands on iPhone and it'll like do it. So I can be like, I can like say out loud, scroll, and it'll scroll. And then I can say out loud, like, and like set up like a command for it to like the post, I guess. That's so dumb, but it might just work. At least if that is the issue. Just the most frustrating part is not knowing what's wrong. And I looked it up and it's like, check your account to see if you've gotten any, like, infractions or anything. And I looked and I don't. Because wouldn't you know it, I'm like a huge goody two-shoes. I'm not a rule breaker at all. So I was like, yep, your account's in good standing. And it's like, okay, well if my account's in good standing, why are you nuking my reach? It's frustrating. Because it's like, I need people to see my things so I can, get, like, potential clients interested. And I'm, like, missing out on, like, potential clientele because it's not showing my stuff to anyone. Not to sound like money hungry or anything. I mean, everyone needs money, right? But I'm not like dying for money. It's just like, I can buy food, I can pay rent, but I don't really have much excess to do like fun stuff with. And that's kind of like, it gets like sad and doesn't feel good because then it's like you're just like working and you're not getting anything out of it because it's like yeah, I'm like living, but like what else am I doing? I'd love to see what your feed turned into going off the random videos. Honestly, I was thinking about that too. I was like, that would like ruin my feed. Like the algorithm would be like so nuked and I'd like open it and be like, just like, I don't know, like the AI fruit videos. It would be like disgusting, but you'll grow in time. You got the talent. I definitely hope so. It's just like a matter of I just have to keep going. That's literally all that it is. I just have to keep going no matter what happens. Can't stop. I just have to keep going. Doesn't look that bad. I think I managed to make it look decently correct. Not the AI fruit videos. I've heard so much talk about them, but I've seen like none of it. My phone fell over. Sorry, my tracking died. Anyway, I've seen so much talk about the AI fruit videos, but I've never actually watched any of them because I don't consume that kind of content. There's traps everywhere. That would be true too. I actually had that issue on Instagram where I was just getting like non-stop like thirst traps, non-stop like OF girls in my feed, and it's like, dude, I don't even consume this kind of content. Like, like the only videos I like sit there and watch are like art videos and like K-pop videos. You went down a rabbit hole on them, they're so wild. What's wild about them? Just the fact that they're like Fruit Love Island AI, or is there like deep dark lore? Storyline is like Borderlands shouldn't be allowed on the platforms, low-key. Oh, so it's like suggestive? They should omit a lot of it. Oh, it's like the show itself, like suggestive in nature, and they like try and like cut out as much as they can. Okay, I get it. I've never watched the actual show either. Interesting how I'm feeling so incredibly talkative today. I wonder why. Sometimes you just have days like that, I guess. Spent all of yesterday playing Lobotomy Corporation and Plague Inc. and got like no social interaction because I was gaming, and now I'm like here like, guys, Guys, listen to me. I'm talking. Listen to me. Let's talk. Ooh, I want to play more Lobotomy Corporation. Alright, guys. Ending stream. I'm gonna play Lobotomy Corporation. Or change stream topic to gaming. Except for it's actually a bad idea, but I'm not actually doing that. I was just joking, by the way. Is this Cookie Run Kingdom music? No, this is Pokemon music. Okay. We're getting there. One thing streaming is doing for me is that I'm like becoming more patient with my art. Who's on my Tomodachi Island? Who is on my Tomodachi Island? I've got a handful of OCs. That's kind of like obvious, right? You like make some OCs. But I do also have, I've got Sephiroth. I've got N from Pokemon. I've got, oh my goodness. It's been so long since I touched the game, it's like hard to remember. Who else do I have? Well, I have Leon Kennedy. See, what else? I've got a bunch of, or like a handful of like Genshin and Star Rail characters. Why is the music so dramatic? Because it's a bop. I don't know, this is literally just route music from Pokemon. So, I don't know. Just good tunes all around, in my opinion. Yeah, the interesting about streaming is that I'm like more patient with my art, I guess. Because normally I get like frustrated if it doesn't come together fast enough. But since I'm like sitting here and like talking, I'm like taking more time with it, I guess. Definitely beneficial, I think. That's not to say I like rush through commissions or anything, but I'll like start, I'll get frustrated and then I'll stop. And like come back to it later and rinse and repeat. Or, alternatively, I'll finish the whole thing in one go. Cause I get like possessed by like the god or something. Always cooking when it came to the walking tracks in Pokemon? Absolutely. See, like this? I mean, this isn't like a walking track, but Pokemon music? They're always cooking. This song is a banger for real. Obviously it's good that Pokemon look unique, right? But it creates such a challenge when drawing them. But I think I'm like mostly managing. like that, and then like that, perhaps? Like, decently recognizable. Not bad at all. You're doing good, don't worry about it. Yeah. I definitely think I'm doing pretty alright. But I can't lie, this guy is definitely like simplified a bit because oh my goodness, there's so many like it's like this level, this. It's just so many like shapes. It's just like so hard. Like you mess it up a little bit and it's like looking like oh, it's looking fire. Well, I guess that's what matters. Cause if you think it looks fire, as long as you think you're getting your money's worth, that's all I can really hope for. Frostlass I think came out pretty good. Snom is Snom, and Snom is easy. This guy is like really complicated. New banger just dropped. It's in your style. Who? What was this, Diantha? Yeah, it is. I'm so cooked, bro. I like hear the first couple notes of a boss, or like a battle theme rather, and I'm like, oh, I know whose this is. Something's wrong with me. Now we partake in this activity called kind of line art, but not really, where I just do a cleaner sketch over the other sketch. And I let myself be loose with it, because it's not meant to be line art. Bigger. They dropped the hardest boss theme for the easiest champion fight in history. It's okay, Diantha. I still like you. Is your favorite Pokemon the Keyring? No. My favorite Pokemon is a Pokemon who is actually really popular, so it feels kind of embarrassing to be like, hey, this is my favorite Pokemon, because it's like, oh, your favorite Pokemon is like a really popular Pokemon? Fake fan. You cook so much I'd be surprised if you weren't a little toasted. What is that supposed to mean? They're popular for a reason. That is true. But there's someone who's in the store that I work at the other day who's like, my favorite Pokemon is Phoebus. And it's like, you know, like, good for you, right? It just like, it was so funny. It's not funny that that's her favorite Pokemon, right? Obviously there's like a Pokemon for everyone. It was just like funny the way she's like, yeah, I love Phoebus. Phoebus is an elite bull. No, literally. She was like talking to some kids and we're like trying to buy cards. And, like, what's your guys' favorite Pokemon? And they're like, oh, I like Squirtle, I like Charmander, you know? Like the usuals, right? And then she's like, have you kids ever heard of females? There's a website where people can submit their favorite Pokemon. There's an entry for every single Pokemon. As there should be. There's a Pokemon for everyone. And it definitely helps that everyone likes Pokemon too. I think it's harder to find someone who doesn't like Pokemon than it is to find someone who does. Pikachu is sick. Luckily for me, that's not my favorite Pokemon. I'm at least a little better than that. Like, the mascot isn't my favorite Pokemon. Not that there's anything wrong with liking Pikachu, but it's like marginally less embarrassing than liking Pikachu. The reason I like my favorite Pokemon is because I played the game when I was a kid and I just got really attached to that one specific guy. That's all there is to it. I just got really attached to him. I got that guy, I hatched him from an egg, and he was my guy the whole time. Now guess what Pokemon it is? Can you do it? And if you know me personally, you're not allowed to say it. Unless you actually just don't know what Pokemon is my favorite, I don't know. Ooh, it's a Pokemon. And when you get him in the game, you get him as an egg. At least you get like the... I mean, I'll say this one. It's like a final evolution, that's my favorite. So you get the egg. But he doesn't like come out as the final evolution. I love how we're avoiding its name, because it's funny. It's like, guess. Guess, you won't. Oh, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you doing today? I'm doing great. I'm feeling especially talkative for some reason. Which is good. I guess that means I've got, like, energy. But I don't know Pokemon. Ooh. Dang. I guess they'll never know. Everyone knows Pokemon. Everyone knows this Pokemon. That is a crazy crying emoji. Still can't believe you called me toasted. That's crazy. Not that I take offense, it's just really funny. Like, okay man, dang. You're not wrong, but at what cost? YouTube emotes are wacky. Apparently! The way I knew what this song was before I checked. I didn't say it out loud though, because I didn't want to be wrong, but I was correct. Whoops! My phone keeps falling over, ruining my tracking, but I don't want to move it. So far so good. It was a warm sunny day. Took 30 seconds of state-mandated sunshine. That's like about the same amount of state-mandated sunshine that I got. Because I took my dog out, and that's about how long we were out there. Dude. There we go. Walk out on my balcony and get some sunshine periodically. Why wait? I'm trying to... This is frustrating me. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my... tracking. Oh, I'm just gonna be stuck there with perpetually tilted head. Tilted head syndrome? Is that better? No, it's still tilted. Now I'm getting tilted. Is that better? Dude. Did that... Yeah, I think I fixed my... I was trying to fix my tracking, sorry. I think that's as best as it's gonna get. You better take those vitamin pills. You asked for them and I purchased them. What the heck, man? Take your dang vitamins. Do it right now. You won't. No longer be dangerous to take too much vitamin K, so I got scared. Oh. Nice comm, by the way. Thank you! Take them 3 to 4 times a week. What does vitamin K do anyway? Posted a reel finally. That's awesome. Yeah, just keep it up. You can do it. Bonehead. So if you take too much vitamin K, does it make your bones too strong? It can make you anemic. Ooh, that's not good. I was just being stupid, by the way. I didn't actually think that it would just make your bones overly strong. I was being intentionally goofy about it. Don't worry, I took my pills. That's good. Set an alarm to remind you to take your pills and just ignore it half of the week. Vitamins in general are a bit hard to balance. An excess or deficit always causes troubles. True. I'm really exhausted. Deficiency. Maybe we just eat more vitamins in our food. Ah yes, put the vitamins in the food. No. Here's the crazy thing. The food comes with vitamins. Yeah. You don't even have to add any. Isn't that amazing? I didn't know it knew how to do that. You have vitamins. You came free with your Xbox. You suggest VGen or artistry? I don't know what artistry is. I use VGen. So I guess I can't really make like a comparison because I don't know what artistry is. Of sunbathing every day just wonders. Some medics debate if it's better with sunscreen or without. Where we live, definitely better with, because then UV rays be getting crazy out here. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Oh, over here. It's for commissions. I assumed it was for commissions when you mentioned it alongside VGen, but I've never seen it personally. Might use VGen after the layout and feel that it's less complicated. The difficult thing about VGen is you have to have an invite code to be able to list your commissions. I got mine just by finding someone who was like offering them, but if you can't find someone like that, they're kind of difficult to come across. Yeah, he's such a cute little guy. Saw your instant that your art was cute. I love to see artists a bunch. Oh, thank you so much. The Instagram algorithm is really my strongest soldier. None of my other platforms even come close for some reason. What do you mean code? So, in order to host your commissions on VGen, you need like an invite code. So you can make a VGen account without an invite code, but you can only use it to commission other people. In order to host your own commissions, they require you to get like I don't even know how else to put it, like an invite code from someone. So like, you can like win like a contest, or you can like find someone who's like giving one out, but otherwise you can't like post commissions at all on VGen. It's their way of like combating like scammers and like AI, because you have to like, basically you have to be like vouched for in order to like get in. So it like makes it like a little bit of like a difficult process, but I got really lucky with getting mine. But you get your code, you put it in on your account, and then it like unlocks all of the artist features. Jump scare, bro. Oh, you got me. I'm so scared. I see. Yeah. And then even once you get your code, you're like kind of limited to a certain extent. Like you can only post so many commission options until you get verified, and to be verified you have to have like you have to like make a certain amount of money through commissions and have a certain amount of followers and so on. And then they like go through like a manual review process that takes like 2 months. And then once you get your verified badge, you can like post more mission options, because initially you're limited to 5. I hope you're doing well. I am, thank you so much. I hope you are as well. I like it. Getting confused by my own sketch. There we go. Oh, like I need to do art challenges. I like that actually. Yeah, that is one way of getting one, yes. Helps a lot with fake artists. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's their big thing, is that they don't want, like, scammers or, like, people who use AI on their platform. I very much respect it. Strong bush. I applied for verification a little over a month ago, and I'm still waiting on that, but I'm excited for that, and then I'll like post like a bunch more commission options. Ooh, it'll be so awesome. And also, once you're verified, they show your stuff on the front page more. So, like, step 1, get a code so you can post it all. Step 2, sell enough to get verified. I like ran a sale when I first got artist access, so I could like try and get verification as fast as possible, and it worked. It worked so well. I got like so many commissions that first month, because I was like selling them for like stupid cheap, and I definitely won't be selling them for that cheap again, but you know, once I get my verification, it'll all be worth it. Cause I was like doing like sketch headshots for like $4. It's so stupid. But it was for a reason. I actually raised my sketch prices recently too. It was at $7.50 for a sketch headshot. Now it's at 10. It's like a very minor increase, but as I get more, you know, clients, more commissions, I definitely intend to like gradually raise my prices. But now it's alright. You're not comfortable, that's completely okay. Question mark. What's up? Found my phone. Oh, did you lose it? That's so funny. Did you say something that got like auto-modded? How much did you raise your prices by? Not much at all. I raised like headshot prices for one thing by like $5, and I raised another one by like $3. So not a lot at all. What happened here? Anything off? Well, it seems like you might have either I'm misunderstanding or you might have said something that got like auto-modded. I don't understand if you like said something that I missed somehow. If you did, you can try and send it again. I know next to nothing about how YouTube works, so... Yeah, in the future, as my art, like, improves and if I get more, more clients, more interest, I definitely might later increase my prices further. It just depends. It's like supply and demand, you know, right? I saw some discourse where it's like one artist, I don't remember who they were, but they were charging something like $100 for like, no, maybe it was like $200. I don't know. It was like something rather high for what they were offering. And that's not like a bad thing, right? Because people were obviously paying for it and getting it, but like there's like a lot of discourse in their comments about people being mad that their commissions were too expensive. But if they're still getting commissions, then their commissions are not too expensive. So you should price your commissions for whatever they can reasonably sell for without like without, oh gosh, I'm like losing my train of thought. You price them for whatever they could reasonably sell for without you know, like underselling yourself, right? Because you don't want to do like a couple hours worth of work for like $5 unless you're like a beginner. It really depends, but it's like you don't want to like charge for like a fully rendered piece for like $5. It's just like ridiculous and it feels bad. Unless you're like, you know, like I said, a beginner, or maybe you like really need the money, it's like an emergency, you know. There's exceptions to everything, right? I gotta say, how to use an AI user. Oh, no. No, they were just like, charging a lot, and a lot of people were like mad at how much they were charging. And it's like, would I pay that much for what they were offering? Personally, no. But other people are clearly paying for that, which means that their prices are not too high, because the only thing that would make your prices too high is if people aren't buying it anymore. Like, maybe it's expensive, but art's a luxury, right? If you want something for less, you can find someone else who charges less. Because that person has every right to price their commissions however they want to. If nothing else, all the angry people in their comments is definitely giving them more engagement. So as much as I'm sure it like probably sucked to see, it was like pushing their art to more people, and maybe they'll find more clients that way. So not all bad. At least that's my perspective. I got like I got someone who's like definitely like rage baiting me in my Instagram comments. And I didn't even like fall for it. I just kept talking to him because he kept responding and like trying to rage bait me. But every time he would comment, my video would get like 20 more views. Then he eventually stopped replying to me, and I was like, wait, come back! He was like, it's like rage bait, right? He was like telling me I should like quit art and start juggling or something, and he was telling me like you should use AI and this and that. Obviously, it's like it was like intentional rage bait. It's not like someone who like actually thought those things. So I was just like, oh man, maybe you're right, maybe I should start juggling. And like, you know, just like responding like very honestly to all of his like stuff. And I think he got bored of it because I wasn't getting mad. I can be a very sensitive person, but I feel like that doesn't apply to social media in the same way it does to, like, real life. It's like, I find out I did something, like, minorly wrong in real life, and I'm, like, beating myself up about it, or, like, someone's, like, upset at me in real life, and I'm, like, upset about it, or whatever. And then, like, someone's, like, being mean to me in my comments, and I just don't care. It's all about caring about the opinions of the specific people. How do you screen record live YouTube? You mean like, how am I like streaming this? I am on my computer and I have OBS and I like set it up to use my iPad as a source and like so on. There's like things you gotta do. I'm not really well versed in this stuff. I kind of just winged it and it worked out. If you want like real tutorials, you should probably like look it up. Honestly, I can't really be of much help, unfortunately. But yeah, definitely it's important to have a computer, otherwise it gets kind of like more difficult. More difficult and sometimes even like borderline impossible. Whoa, that's not the right brush. Stop! That was not even remotely the right brush. Hello, hello. Welcome in. I'm working on this commission. It's flipped right now, this is the correct way. Sketch commission, so I'm keeping it like real loosey-goosey in here. I know. That's good. Thank you. I appreciate it. Pokemon are hard to draw, but I think I'm managing, at least. Need some water. I've been yapping too much. Delicious water. I used to be like a water hater. I used to be like a huge fiend for soda. But I like very rarely drink soda anymore. Of course I do still love soda, but drink it maybe like a couple times a week at most, if at all. What's your favorite drawing you've ever made? My favorite drawing I've ever made. That's a good question. I wonder if I can. Whoops. Stay correct. I set that aside real quick. What would be your dream client? My favorite kinds of clients. Sorry, I'm like trying to multitask. Obviously it's different because I have like some like commissions options where it's like very much like a surprise what you get. So I don't really expect much in regards to that. But my favorite kind of clients are the ones that know exactly what they want down to the last detail. And they send me like a very like detailed like, I want this and this and this and this and this and this. And I'm like, okay, I got you. I can do that. Favorite drawing I've ever drawn. Yeah, I'm like browsing through my art on the side. Give me a moment. Well, this isn't fully updated. I forgot to like upload blocked it. I really like that piece, but it's suggestive, so I can't show it. Let's see. Here, give me just a moment, I'll get there. Well, okay. Can't pull from that. Well, thank you for the sub on YouTube. I appreciate it. What? No, don't do that. Alright, you're gonna have to forgive me because I don't have it on my computer, so I can't find a better way to pull this up, so wait just a second. Not that. That was the wrong thing, I didn't mean to do that. You work, please? Thank you. I want... This could just sit on top of here for a second. This commission, I would say, as of right now, is probably my favorite drawing I've made. I was like really proud of like the lighting and the environment, and like right here, like the water around the center, where it like really gives like the vibe like she's like in the water. I'm pretty proud of it. Beautiful. Thank you. That's crazy good. Thank you so much. I definitely put a lot of time into that one. Yawn. There's definitely some others that I'm really proud of, but just like for like the excuse me, for the like the background, like the sort of like scene that's going on. I'm really proud of that one. Oh, hello, welcome in. I'm working on this commission right now. What team am I? I'm on team comedy. But right now I'm working on a commission. Platoon Raiders stream 1. Well, step 1, I need a Switch 2, and step 2, I need a capture card. Your team tragedy. Awesome. We love the color blue. I love the vibes. I like all of the teams this year. We're getting that Switch 2 one of these days. I like looked at it yesterday, and I owe so much money still. I was like low-key gonna like pay it off immediately, and I realized I owed double than I thought I did. I'm gonna kill some upsies. Whoa. How violent. I gotta go, sorry, but I'm a sub and turn off notifications, so I'll be back if you do actually notice me. Well, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. No worries, it's my love language, true. You gotta push her on every platform. I appreciate the thought, but that's actually like a lot of work. For like, you know, just like, you know, like, sure, you might like my content, but actually, like, pushing me on other platforms is so much work. For something that you're, like, not getting anything out of. Okay. Thanks. Don't delete that. Maybe I'll need it later. Any tangents here? Thanks. Trying to fix it as best as I can. Good luck with the art fight. Thank you. Actually, I don't think I've checked it today. Maybe I've gotten new attacks. I don't know. I'm gonna check it real quick. No, nothing new. Though, let's see. I did get some pretty lovely attacks the other day. Let's see. Like I got this one 2 days ago. So cute. Things are getting crazy. I will now only lurk. Thank you for lurking. Got this the other day. This was so cute. And what else did I get? This one. Sounds so cute. Really like the style. Another one. They drew all of my characters' outfits. So cute. The yawn, the tongue out. I love it. My kitty. So cute. I could just sit here and go through these all day. I probably shouldn't though. I do so love and appreciate all of the art I've gotten. It makes me so happy. I'm like so behind. I haven't even like attacked all of the people I wanted to attack, let alone like getting started on like revenges and stuff. But I've made it very clear that I may not be able to revenge everyone, so I hope everyone understands. Though some people like popped into stream being like, I'll attack you if you attack me back, and I was like, I cannot promise that, I'm so sorry. And they like seemed like kind of upset. It's about the gifting, guys. It's not about the receiving. I'm enjoying gifting. I mean, like, I understand, like, maybe you want to get something from me because you like my art, but I'm like a busy person. I've got commissions that I have to prioritize over the free art, and there's only so much I can do. I'm only one guy. Like, I haven't even been able to revenge all of my, like, actual friends. Yet, anyway. I'm definitely gonna try. Drawing's just a lot of work and it takes time. Okie dokie. We're getting there. That is not what I meant to do. Do this. There we go, that's better. Now, just gonna start like. What's that? I don't need that. Stop. Wait. I'm gonna start like trying to get like a background color for everything because there's like so much to work with here. And obviously like my lines aren't closed, so I can't bucket tool. We lassoing it up in here. It's like the one benefit to doing actual line art is paint bucket tool. But even then, paint bucket tool's not perfect. It definitely frustrates me sometimes. I have this like paranoia that maintenance is gonna show up for some reason, even though they already fixed the problem that I'd asked them to come for. I'm like, what if they like show up while I'm like midstream and I have to like stop? Just paranoid. The speed of that was absurd. I know, right? I don't even know when they came in. Like, I didn't hear them, like, knock or anything. Because usually they'll, like, knock, like, really loud and they'll be like, maintenance! Like, yelling and stuff, but I didn't hear nothing. Dead asleep. Sink fairy. True. I like compared, that's definitely like a completely new part there. They definitely came in, but when I checked on the portal where I like requested maintenance, they didn't like mark it as like done. They like marked it as like that they like contacted whoever they're gonna send in, I guess. It's been really easy to do, in and out and gone. Yeah, probably, but unfortunately that's like out of my wheelhouse. That's what they're, right? You're an apartment, that's like one of their things that you got is maintenance. I ain't doing nothing myself, they can do it. Unless it's like a really, really easy fix and then it saves me the trouble, but I didn't know. I don't know how to fix a sink. And I just like looked at it, fiddled with it. Yep, broken. Call on maintenance. Cleaning the disaster mess of a kitchen and living room. No, but if you guys think you're messy, my cousin's friend used to live at the same apartment complex that I live at right now, and they were having like trouble with like management like getting mad at them, right? To the point where like we like came across each other once and she asked me, she's like, have you had issues with management? And I'm like, no. Now the reason she was having issues with management is because her place was absolutely filthy. And like I'm like a messy person, right? But apparently she's like one of the things I was told that she like did was like left like a pot of water out so long that it started growing mold. And how hard is it to just dump the water out and put it away? I don't know. Like, girl, no wonder you're having issues with management. What? I don't have issues with management because I may be messy, but I'm not leaving around biohazards. The fact that it's just water is insane. No, literally. At least that's what I was told, right? But the fact that my cousin like stopped by one time was like, wow, it's so clean in here, and I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a mess. Oh. Well, but it's like normal people mess. Not biohazard mess. Which I guess when your standards are like cut that low, right? Because she was like living with them for a while, so she was like living in that space. Why would you like, I mean not directed at her, like directed at the other person, right? Like, why would you like leave a health hazard like that? Why would you like live like that? 'Cause, like breathing in mold is bad for you. I get to run through my sister's baseboards because because of the basement. That's crazy. I've never had a basement because where I live, it's like something with like the way the ground is or like water level or something, but most people don't have basements here, which is kind of unfortunate, right? Because it's like not terribly uncommon to get like tornadoes, so when there's like a tornado, it's just like no basement, just kind of like deal with it, man, I guess. Like, try not to die. Wait, I was gonna... Try not to die simulator. Featuring... in tornadoes. Nobody here takes tornadoes seriously. The sirens will go off, and people will still be like, they'll like go outside and they'll like look up and look around while the sirens are like blaring, and it's like, you know, like the weather's like crazy. They'll just be like, sirens are going off, and it's like stand up. No, literally, people like actively like walking into the place where I work while the sirens are going off, mind you, and like shopping, and it's like, dude, go shelter. We don't have a shelter here. I think technically we're supposed to close when the sirens go off, but we've only done it like once. And the other time I like tried to, I got like my manager got like annoyed with me, and it's like, bro, we're gonna die. I mean, we didn't die. We weren't going to die, but it's like, you know, like we're supposed to like close the store in the sense of like, you know, like lock all the customers out until things are clear, so that you can like shelter safely. Um, um, um. I guess I can't really be like surprised that people don't take storms seriously, because I also don't, and my friends also don't. Sirens were blaring, and you know what we did? We went to the freaking Minecraft movie. Waffle House mindset, literally. Watching the Minecraft movie during tornado warning, literally. Granted, it like calmed down by the time we actually went in, but you know, it's like the concept of it, right? The start of my desensitization. You really needed it. This northerner doesn't understand the southerner storm desensitization. Imagine getting scared when it's storming. After everybody's totally chill driving that much, what baffles me. True. Why are my legs so itchy? That guy's like crazy though, because you know who's always been terrified of like driving in storms? My mother. She like wouldn't even get in the car if it was like so much as raining. I think it's just because she's not that good at driving in that weather though. Not as like an actual fear, just because she's like does a bad job, I guess. Rain is one thing, torrential downpour and tornadoes, like, okay, valid, I wouldn't do that either. The other day, like 4th of July, when it was like pouring very briefly, he was like driving in that weather, and his like wipers couldn't like keep up with the rain. It was like so like couldn't see shit. Like driving down the road, like everyone else was like everyone was like going like way below the speed limit. So low cortisol, he don't get. Yeah, he was just like, wow, I can't see anything. He's like, yep, this is as fast as my wipers go. I forgot to line around where the neckline is. That's okay, I can just wing it. I'm gonna go back to this, fix it. See? All better. It's that easy. mom's kind of a scary driver in my opinion, though. No one's a scarier driver than my grandma, though. Because it's like, most of the time she'll be like, fine. And then like, sometimes she'll be like, doing 70 and a 30, and I'm like holding on for dear life. Like, what is wrong with you? Are you trying to lose your CDL, lady? Though, to be fair, I think that only happened like one time. You do not like being in a car with my mom. Yeah. But, you know, what can you do? Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Okay. I actually have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Sorry, I forgot I muted myself. Anyways, I'm back. Back to... I am like freakishly thirsty today. You know what I think about sometimes? I think we're really in like the death of like the AAA gaming industry and like big gaming in general. Because like, what do you mean Sony's nuking freaking physical games? That's ridiculous. And like AAA games have honestly like been falling off on like downward slope for such a long time. It's like, why would I play so many of these games when I could play like a indie game that's like 20 times better with more attention to detail in it and like more love and care put into it than like anything most AAA developers put out anymore. Plus doesn't cost nearly $100. Yes, that too. And there's like exceptions too. It's like long-standing series, like sure I'll come back to those, right? But like, it feels like no company's making like new IPs anymore, especially not ones that are like actually any good. When was like Sony's last new IP? Lots of nostalgia bait today. What? Nostalgia bait nowadays is better. Yeah, it's like I can understand like remakes like here and there, but feels like things have just gotten out of hand in like a lot of ways. No, not Vector. Sadly, I've got no commissions. It takes time. It really does. I didn't get them immediately either. You kind of just have to like just keep promoting as like unhelpful as it sounds. What's that saying? Like Rome wasn't built in a day or something? More saturated colors here along the edges. Oops. It's just not bad. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Working on a commission right now. Hi. Wow. Nice to see you. Welcome in. One sec, my dog knocked over my basket and sleeping. Oh, how cute. Coloring another one of my OCs, because I did another piece that took me like 3 hours. How long have I spent on this so far? 2 hours and 40 minutes. Oh my goodness. Finished your last sketchbook. Really nice art, thank you. I haven't done a sketchbook in a long time. I don't really do a lot of like sketching, I guess, other than like, you know, like sketching for my own pieces that I'm working on. Okay. What else? This outfit is actually a Ruby character's outfit. So that's what my commissioner wanted me to draw the character in. But I asked if I could change the colors on it because they're like, it's all blue Pokemon. So I was like, I just think it would mesh better if it was like all blue. And I said, yeah, it's a good idea, that makes sense. I honestly didn't expect this one to take me as long as it has so far, but it's fine. For how much I was given for this one, I definitely want to take my time with it. Though it's like a sketch commission, so I'm still keeping in vein of like sketchiness, so it's not gonna be clean, but finger on her shoulder looks cute. This is Snom, it's a Pokemon. Pull up a picture if I can get one. Snom. Oh, he's so cute. He's just a cute little guy. Where did that save to? Save here? Yeah. This little guy on her shoulder. He's so cute. Are you winning? I think I'm winning. I got this. I'm working on this commission right now. Honestly, I expected to be able to get around to like working on artfight attacks, but I honestly don't think I'm going to be able to anymore. I think I'm just gonna have to like finish this and call it quits. But for now, I'm working on this. Let's see. Realizing commissioning art can use a valid strat for artfight. Oh, you mean like because it makes me not attack people? I guess that would make it a good strat if anyone actually cared about like waves and stuff. Is this Cynthia? Yeah, it is Cynthia. I'm a real Pokemon fan, I know all the battle themes, but to be fair, Cynthia's is pretty iconic. I like your art design, it's very pleasant to watch. Thank you. I definitely try. Better than being unpleasant to watch, am I right, folks? Sorry. Ah, this character's got gloves. They just wanted the... I think it's fine. They just wanted the dress from the character. Maybe I should do the gloves, though. Real knee slapper. Thank you. I'll be here. I was gonna say all week, but it's not really true. I'll be here, Sundays and Wednesdays. Oh, I got affiliate, so that's cool. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's the real grandpa memes. I think it looked better without the gloves. Gloves or no gloves? I think no gloves looks better. Oh, hello. Welcome in. You a grandpa? Well, that all depends on perspective. 32 so by today's standard. Well, okay. You're older than me, that's for sure. Everyone point and laugh. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. I was joking, I didn't mean that. Haha, grandpa. You know, some of the people who like attack me on artfight, I like look at their profile and they're like, I am 16 years old. I'm like, oh my gosh. Am I too old? That looks better. I like to joke that way. It's good. You never know on the internet, and I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings, that's all. I just hit my head on a shelf. Oh no! Be careful. Careful. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. I'm for sure that back in the days all of this was a forest. True. I was gonna say, shouldn't you be in school? And then I realized it's summer. Oh wait, it's too late for school anyway. School would be out anyway. I'm sorry. I was dumb. So old, I don't even remember what time school is. And don't even remember that it gets out in the summer. Summer starts, my job's like more busy, and I'm like, where did all these people come from? Would not like to tell my age. No need. Not a requirement. In fact, it's better not to, I think. Still use this bad boy when I text someone. Me personally, I'm a huge fan of :D. Though that one right there is not, that's one I haven't seen in a while, that's for sure. I'm homeschooled. Oh, I see. I guess that factors in too, huh? I have exams in 2 days, and guess what I'm doing right now? Are you perchance watching my stream? I don't know, wild guess. It's called Golden Brown Eyes. So for doing golden brown, that's probably something like what we kind of got out of the lines. Is this golden brown or is this brown brown? You can do more. That's more of a golden brown. Gotta go, bye, love the art. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good rest of your day. On the edges. Yes, I hate studying. I basically never studied, even when I was in school. We hate studying! Woo! Am I cooking or what? I hate history with my life. True. Especially when it's like, they're like, especially when it's like talking about like specific like historical figures, because I can't remember names for the life of me. Least favorite subject? Honestly, I'm gonna have to agree with you there. Not that I've done history in years, but we can pretend. I think that makes that portion mostly done. Now I just mostly have to color the Pokemon. There's even a grade repeater in our class, and the MF just says I'm so smart. Oh my goodness. Saying grade repeater like it's a slur. Oh, he's just a little guy. How cute. Just a baby, literally. Hey, there's one Pokemon down. I should do this. All of these. Merge. Well, I guess we can do. So I can actually lasso these here. Pick up a Pokemon team? I know, right? You better not send Snom out against anyone. He's literally just a baby. Frostlass and Cerulege can handle it just fine. Oh, the Pokeball. What kind of Pokeball should I do here? Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Literally. What kind of Pokeball would look best here? I definitely want one that's like blue tone to match. Or I could do like a Premier Ball, cause Frostlass has some red on it as well. Call this comm hot and cold. It's a good blue. Oh, Moonball would be so gorgeous. Dive Ball would also look pretty, but it wouldn't be like thematic since there's no water types here. Moonball would be really pretty, but I feel like being covered by the finger would lose a lot of like the Moonball details. I think I'll probably just stick with Premier Ball. I think that's plenty recognizable on its own. Totally would have done Moon Ball if it wasn't like obscured. No, literally. Nothing put more hate in my heart than when this song went viral and everyone was calling it Toothless Dance. I'm like, no, it's freaking, Driftveil City, there we go, sorry. Fake fan! Fake fan alert! There you go. Oh. Not like that. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Okay, now we cross-slice it up. I'm gonna look at a reference for the colors. There we go. I'm not color picking though, because color picking is for... Well, I usually color pick, but I just don't want to this time. Studying for your first exam? I'm sure you'll ace it. You have to color pick? You're colorblind. Looking stunning. Thank you. You get a pass for color picking. You're literally colorblind. And also, there's nothing inherently wrong with color picking. I'm just too lazy to boot up the references. I'm not colorblind, so I can observe perfectly well. Do I use Procreate? No, I use Clip Studio Paint. Like $60 a year or something like that. Whoops. Man, so close yet so far. Love this feeling of like, ooh, I'm almost done, then I zoom out and I'm like, oh, never mind. Yeah. got some patterns here, so maybe like that. Your door creaked. Sometimes whenever the air conditioning shuts off at my place, the door will like settle and it always like kind of sounds like someone's about to like open the door. Freaks out my dog too. He always like gets up and he like looks at the door suspiciously. We're gonna do something that might look bad for a second. Just trust the process. Just don't look at that. Watch Alien Stage for the first time, my emotional health will never be the same. I know very little about Alien Stage, but it seems like it's so good if you love being hurt. You have 14 likes? That's awesome! I'm happy for you. And a follower? Oh, that's amazing. German flag. You're more than welcome to drop your flag in the chat. Me personally, I'm American. %, German. No, it ain't much, but it's first bid. That's all you can really ask for. You just have to post consistently, and you'll get there. There we go. Now it's fixed. See, I told you to just trust the process. Now I want to see, but I'm busy. How sad. Thank you, I appreciate it. What? Alright, one last Pokemon to go. Yeah. He's like primarily purple, so I'll start with purple. Like this. Right here. Something like that. That's about right. And we just break it down from there. We got some blue here. 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 Little arm parts here, blue. Got some blue here. No. That's about right, I would say. Okay, moving on. Next spot, we got some blue here. Oh man, I don't know either. But I'm getting closer and closer to my goal of 200 YouTube subs. Yay! So what's on the blue? Looks like got like a blackish color. Maybe right here. One here. Here. Oh, I missed the blue spot. This right here is black. Here too. And then the base up around this blue portion. And here. Okay. Getting there slowly but surely. He's got kind of like an interesting face mask thing going on, but I'm gonna ignore that for the moment and come back to it. Let's see. I don't know what powers I had to make my digital art, but it was good. Now I can't get those powers again. You can! It's just like, sometimes when you take long breaks, or something like that, you can like forget how to do certain things, or even if you're not taking breaks. Yeah, you just have to keep trying, that's all. That's all I was getting at. You just have to keep trying. Okay. Next, we just need to get into some of the complicated, like, what's the word? Gradients, there we go. Need to get into some of the gradients. Oops, let me get this too. Oh, it's all come together. Okay, there's that, and then I need these. Okay, there's one. I'll take my lie down, plan to be back soon. Okay, see you soon. Okay, there's that. Now I just need to do the gradient, like the pinkish color that he's got going on. Okay, there's one portion. Yeah, there's that. Do something for me to look ugly for a second. You just have to trust the process. I'll fix it in a minute. There's that, and then one more. See, told you it'd be fixed. Wait, actually. What's my favorite color? My favorite color is pink. Sorry if I didn't catch you before you left. Before you went BRB, I should say, rather. I'm a huge pink fan. I think pink's been my favorite color ever since I was a kid. All better. This color. And this color, actually. Why my roommate's screaming in the other room? What kind of ordeals is he going through? Welcome back! Oh my god, he's yelling in there. I hope my mic isn't picking up my roommate yelling. It doesn't look like it is. I'm gonna go to vegan. Vegan. Hot mic him? What does that mean? I've literally never heard that before in my life. I want to hear this man's anger. Well, he's quieted down again now, so I think I missed the moment. Hot mic is basically accidentally having your mic not muted. Oh, I see. Unfortunately, I'd have to do some like crazy stuff to make like the noise suppression stop. And even then, I don't know if that would be enough to pick him up. Because technically he should be able to get through the noise suppression since he's a person, and I don't think it'll like suppress another person. I'm happy YouTube randomly recommended your live to me. Your art is super cute. This stream is so chill. Oh, thank you so much! I appreciate that a lot. The one time my phone jump scared, I've like since set it up to like go into do not disturb whenever I open the tracking app. So it should not do that ever again. What time is it for y'all? It is 6:45 p.m. here. Everything is kind of hard because I don't have a computer, so using websites takes more time. Yeah, that is true. Having a computer is really convenient. Got a PC and a laptop, so I can work from my living room or my bed. Do not question what I use to make art. I mean, to be fair, I'm using my iPad right now to draw this. I'm just like, basically airplaying it to my, computer for the sake of the stream. $5:45 Eastern time. I'm pretty sure. Unless it's like 5:45 a.m., that'd be crazy. Mountain time. Ooh. Oh, it's backwards, my bad. I got it confused. You're right. Eastern time would be 7 something. My mistake. I don't think I've ever met anyone in Mountain Time. I mean, other than now, obviously. Don't question, I randomly wake up at 4 a.m. sometimes. Oh wow. That's crazy. What an interesting time zone. Especially because it's at like a half hour off too. So it's like, you know, like a full 12 hours, and then like another hour's difference, and then also a half hour. I don't know if that makes any sense, what I just said. Very interesting time zone. Can't say I'm familiar with that one, whatever it is. Not one you see every day, that's for sure. At least not me. I mean, I'm sure you see it every day, you live there, but... Hey, you're looking pretty good. Making some minor adjustments. Oh my god, my roommate's screaming again! Bro, chill! Whatever you're playing cannot be that serious. What is he playing? Let me look at his Discord status real quick. Oh my gosh, he's yelling. Arc Raiders. I don't even know what that is. Does anyone know what Arc Raiders is? Because I don't. I go to sleep at 4 AM. I do that a lot too. My normal bedtime is 2:45 AM. Because it gives me enough time to like wake up before work and like get ready and everything. He might be screaming for his life if it's Arc Raiders. It's an extraction shooters. Think Tarkov. I'm not familiar. But yeah, that's what his playing status says is Arc Raiders. And I'm pretty sure he's playing multiplayer because I can like kind of hear him like talking too. But I think he's talking to someone. Oh, it picked him up that time. I mean, I don't know if you heard it over the music, but I looked over and I saw that my mic definitely picked that up. Multiplayer PvP VE game. You go and get loot and try to leave without dying. Oh, I see. Whoops, I'll read that. You're gonna go? Oh, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you being here. It was nice having you. So if he's screaming, that means he was dying, right? How long have I been doing comms? I've been doing them for like 2 months now, I think. So not very long. Definitely not as experienced with it as some people are. You had yours up for 4? Oh, I see. $115? I don't know if the art is good enough though. I have some up for like a bunch of different prices, but I think my cheapest is like $10 for like a colored sketch headshot. So something like this, maybe like marginally more finished would be like $10. When I say something like this, I mean like zoomed in like that, by the way. This whole thing is not $10. Oh my gosh, I'd be like putting myself out so bad. Oh, I see. My full render bust is 25, I think, right now. But people mostly order like the real cheap stuff. So I did have someone who... they spent like a lot on my commissions. I like got like a $25 one, and then like a $50 one, and then like a $15 one. I guess they really liked my art. Oh, you checked them out? Sorry, my bad. My favorite music artists? I really like K-pop. So I really like Twice and LE SSERAFIM. Could you maybe, if you're comfortable, check it out so you know if the art is worthy of price? Let me see if I can put this up. Oh wow. Oh yeah, your art's definitely worthy of that price. That was very good. I just looked at your YouTube page. Definitely looks very good. Oh, and you have your artistry linked. Oh wow. Yeah, that's definitely worth the price. All I can really recommend is just like advertise a lot wherever you can. Some people have had success like advertising on Reddit as well. You can try that. But Your art is very good. Yeah, of course, no problem. Yeah, I hope you get some comm soon. Welcome back. We're getting close to the end here. We've made so much progress since I last checked in. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been working hard. Do have better art though, because those are old vids I haven't posted in a while. Well, there's your issue. You need to post more. Nobody's gonna know to commission you if they can't find your commissions. And the best way to help them find your commissions is to post about your commissions. It's a lot of work to keep track of, or like keep up with rather, but you're really not gonna get any attention otherwise. The only reason I've got so many commissions is because I posted about getting commissions. And I say so many. I've gotten like a decent amount, I think. Like 20 within 2 months, so it's not bad. But I started columns because I'd ask people on Roblox if they wanted me to draw their avatars for free ads. Our difficult render took me hours. I'm glad now I know my worth. Oh my goodness. I'm glad you know your worth now too. Doing all that for free is crazy. Because I get anxiety about posting and I drain out. I did like 12 avatars. Oh man. Yeah, there is some anxiety that does come with posting. And also 12 avatars for free is crazy. I mean this with love, please don't ever do that again. Because you deserve more than just that. You deserve more than giving that out for free. I wouldn't even ask for Robux. I'm locked in. I would at the end, I said no, and then I'll just do it for free. Oh no. That's terrible, I'm so sorry. I have been, like, asked for free art before, and I just say, no. You can commission me if you really want my art. No, I understood what you meant. I just think it was terrible that you're doing it for free. That's so sad. Any tips for starting commissions? I'm looking to in the future. Number one is post a lot about it whenever you do, because you will not get anything if you never post about it. You have to like constantly post like about your commissions, otherwise no one will ever know that you're doing commissions. Then should find a good website for posting them, I would say. I find that to be like a better option than just expecting people to like talk to you over like Discord or something. You should definitely like have like a website with like prices and stuff. There's like a bunch of different options. You can like try to get into VGen, which is what I did. If not VGen, someone else in here uses Artistry. Then there's also Ko-fi. You can post commissions on there. There's plenty of options. And then you just advertise like crazy. That's like the big thing is advertising. That is like I cannot stress that enough. You have to advertise. And you might feel like you're being annoying with advertising. And when you start to feel like you're being annoying, don't stop and do it more. Favorite Pokemon game? Pokemon White 2. Easiest question I've ever been asked. Favorite Pokemon game? I know that one. Easy. Nice choice. Why, thank you. Yeah, but do you know my favorite Pokemon game? Your favorite Pokemon game? Is it Soul Silver? Slash Heart Gold, I guess. I mean, like, same thing, right? Basically. My unpopular opinion is that I hated playing through Soul Silver. Having like the Pokewalker and everything is crazy. Should I do it like this, or should I do it like this? Ooh, that's much better. The nostalgia, my favorite is Emerald as an overall Pokemon Black. I've actually not played Emerald, despite owning it. Hey guys, fun fact about me. I own physical copies of every single Pokemon game. Like a minor, my face down, I'm an adult with a form brain as a kid. Leveling to 100 in Soul Silver is ridiculous because my gripe when I played Soul Silver is that the levels of the wild Pokemon, so you could be in like the you could be on Victory Road and the wild Pokemon were like maximum level 35, and then you get into the Elite Four and their Pokemon are all like level 60, and it's like, how am I meant to level up that high? It was so annoying because I'm not gonna sit there and grind for hours on level 30 Pokemon. That's ridiculous. And so I got so angry and frustrated, and I didn't even end up beating the Elite Four. No wait, I did beat the Elite Four, and then I went on to Kanto, and then I found that I couldn't like defeat any of the gym leaders because they were all like level 80, I think, or like no, they're level 70 because I think Red's Pokemon's are at 80. But anyway, there was like really high level, and I went around and I'm like, how am I meant to do this? Because all these wild Pokemon are still up. And that's why I didn't like playing the Soul Silver. Favorite 3D is Sun and Moon. I love Sun and Moon. Sorry for getting heated. Just like, ugh. It was so annoying. What kind of thing do I want to do on the background here? Do you like dots? Dylan gave a chef's kiss. We love Lucamine. I mean, we love to hate her. I like these dots better, low-key. Yeah, these ones are better. But I don't know what I want to do. I could do that. I've got other fancy things, I think. I could do like this. Or do like diagonally like that. What I should do is do like ground shadows here. Favorite theory Pokemon is gonna make. What game is that? I'm actually not sure I know what one you're talking about off the top of my head. Poke Park 2. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that makes sense. My favorite Pokemon spin-off is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Oops. Artfight. Poor Sky is so peak, we have to give Pokopia the second place. Oh, I haven't played it. I'll get better without the dots. Oh no, she's almost done. Yep, I'm almost done. You know what that means. I'm just messing around, trying to see if there's any finishing touches that I want to do. Actually, looks nice. That's way better. Put in your wish list, it's worth it. I definitely want to play it. That's a Switch 2 exclusive though, right? I don't have a Switch 2. Yeah, mental wish list, yep. The void is cold and full of Sonic fan art. Hey, I'll have you know, you're talking to a former Sonic fan. Disrespecting Sonic in my presence. Whoa, don't do that. Oh no. One thing I always struggle with my commissions is like, like sit here and look at it, and I like think to myself, I'm like, okay, is this worth the money they spent on it? And sometimes I'll like show it to other people, and I'll be like, you paid for something like this. And then they like give me a price, and I'm like, oh, okay, good. That means that I did good for what they paid. I want people to get their money's worth, you know? And I feel like I'm anxious about it sometimes. About like the concept of like not putting in enough work, I guess. Not that I put in work, right? Obviously. It's just like maybe I should have worked harder, I don't. So it brings me some anxiety sometimes. I'm feeling spicy, so we're putting sparkles in here. It's worth every penny. You don't even know how much they paid, but thank you. Speed up Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. This song. Because I'm pretty sure this is Dialga's fight to the finish. Yep. Balance of putting enough work to make it worth it, but not too much to make the standards get too high. Literally exactly that. That is quite literally the conundrum. The artistic struggle, literally. I guess I can do the good old make sure it still looks good flipped, which, in my opinion, it pretty much does. I can probably fix this a little bit though. And then make the thickness of this one match the other one. That's better. I'm so hungry, I think it's dinner time. Honestly, me too. Yeah. I was gonna start wrapping up anyway, because I'm pretty much finished here. And I think Anrat knows it. Given the panic that had been ensuing. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, you know, I gotta say, I'm done. I did have full intentions to work on artfight attacks. I guess I underestimated how long this commission would take me. But I think I'm a little too tired to do more artfight attacks tonight. So I'm gonna call it quits. For anyone on the Twitch side, I'll probably take a second to find someone to raid. But other than that, I do think that I'm done for the night. Thank you everyone for stopping by, keeping me company, talking to me. I do really appreciate it. Had a lot of fun today. It's 1 AM there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, thank you all so much. I'll see you next time. Today's Wednesday, right? So Our next stream will be Sunday at, what time do I normally do? 9 p.m. Central Time. Whereas for reference right now for me it's like 7:30. So about an hour and a half later than now is when I normally stream on Sundays. Yeah. Anyone on Twitch side, stick around for a second so I can find some other raid. But yeah. Thank you all. See you next time. Bye bye.